What up, y'all? This is the first listen in probably a year. Over a year.
Over a year. And the last one I was on was probably the palette swap ninja.
God damn, that was ages ago.
Yeah. Back in May last year.
So today, we're just gonna talk about this new Stone Temple Pilot album. Stone Temple Pilots.
Stone Temple Pilots again.
They're the only band that I could think of that have two self-titled albums in their discography, like on purpose.
Is it not Korn, but they can name them 1 and 2?
Like there's no like reason, because the Korn is untitled.
Yeah, I'm just untitled.
That's the name of the fucking
Yeah.
album. Like, I mean,
This one though. What did you think about it?
I dug it. It doesn't suck or anything. I mean, it's still. I mean, the new guy, don't even know his name.
His name, I know his last name is Gut.
The new guy is pretty fucking good. I mean,
Jeff Gut or James Gut? Where's his?
he channels Scott Weiland pretty good, but you know, he doesn't really throw his own thing onto it.
No, he don't. And when he does his higher vocals, I hear Chester Bennington.
And which isn't a bad thing, because like the album they did with Bennington, the little EP,
It was alright.
It wasn't bad.
It was alright.
I mean, I know we talk a lot of shit about Linkin Park and Chester Bennington over here, but I mean, it didn't suck. I mean,
It wasn't bad. I mean, for $4, you're getting the package, the CD.
I mean,
and the song.
the dude can sing when he's not, in Linkin Park.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But then there's moments. There's
the dude's
moments
dead.
in it. There's moments in it that it sounds just like Linkin Park. The way he sings.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't notice it on here as
God
much.
damn
as
it!
you
What's
did.
this dude's name? I know it's Gut.
But I mean, this guy's all right. Nothing fucking fancy. Not as
But-
good as Wheeling.
But it's not as good as Wheeling. But I will say
A decent
that
continuation.
it's like they hit the Force Awakens button. Reboot. STP rebooted with a younger singer that slightly sounds like Scott Weiland. It gives you hints of Scott
Yeah, a
Weiland.
lot of the riffs, a lot of the music was good to me, because a lot of it reminded me of the '90s, and
It's because these dudes are playing in the
yeah, but like it's not like some of the
Yeah,
newer
it's
Alice
like-
in Chains shit where it's like
Alice in Chains.
it doesn't
just
sound 90s.
Alice in Chains sounds like polished doom metal. These days, that's what they sound like.
Oh shit.
It's something Gut, damn it.
But I mean,
Tell us in the
it's an
comments.
alright album. I liked a couple tracks. Meadow, I liked when I first heard it.
I thought it was garbage when I first heard it.
But Guilty was the first track where I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty good. And I really like Just a Little Lie, and 6/8's pretty good. Thought She'd Be Mine, is that the one that, Thought She'd Be Mine, I believe, is the one that was reminding me of Jesus Jones Right Here, Right Now. And Roll Me Under had some cool parts. The Art of Letting Go had some cool parts. The bonus tracks, I don't remember at all.
We didn't go through them all because they don't really matter on the full album.
But I'd say, I mean, it's a good. I mean, half of the album's good. I mean, it's nothing.
Exactly. I mean, it's them playing it safe.
My attachment with Stone Temple Pilots is obviously from Core to maybe number 4. Like, those are my.
I like
go-tos.
Shangri-La-Di-Da, dude.
Shangri-La-Di-Da is good, but I never turned it on. I never turned that one on, and I don't
love some of those songs.
I don't
man.
own any of the ones after Shangri-La-Di-Da.
Do you have that one?
I do. That's
Then all you need is the first STP. The first self-titled.
Do I?
Yeah, that's all you need to get all the Scott Weiland.
Damn.
Yeah, if you got Core all the way to Shangri-La-Di-Da.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need one more.
Yeah. And like, still my favorites are probably those first 4 albums, and within that, my favorite is definitely Tiny Music, and probably 12 Gracious Melodies.
It's purple.
It's purple.
You call it purple.
You call it purple. I call
It's
it
purple.
12 Gracious Melodies.
Yeah, that's what it says on the back of the album on the cake, but it's called purple.
But
I don't know where people get that. I don't know where the origins of purple comes from. If you could say that in the comments or whatever, that'd be cool. But if you look it up on the internet, their second album is called Purple.
weird.
It doesn't say that anywhere on the album or in the inserts or anything like that.
Weird. But I mean, like, I'd say, I mean, it's worth checking out. I mean, it don't suck, but it's not fantastic. It's nothing I really want to buy.
It's the last of the Best Buy exclusives.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, this is a thing because like
The
this
2
was-
bonus tracks are Best Buy exclusives.
two bonus tracks and I guess the CD you can buy at a store. Can't do that anymore.
Yes, that was the thing I always loved about Best Buy, was the Best Buy exclusives.
You always mostly get the best deals with CDs. Like that's where you would go to get your new CDs from the band you would like.
Yeah, it was one of the last places like to be. Yeah, I'm a nut for exclusivity and shit like that.
The definitive version.
Just because like I bought the Rob Zombie, because even Target has great exclusives too, and I bought the last Rob Zombie album twice because Target and Best Buy both had exclusives I wanted. Best Buy had the 3D lenticular cover again, while Target had the standard cover, but if you bought it, you typed in a code and got the vinyl record for free. So I bought that album fucking twice because of exclusive shit. And whenever Best Buy would have, I loved the Best Buy single exclusives. I got the one for Sublime with Rome.
I got a Green Day one.
Yeah, the
I got
one
another
for
one. I can't remember.
got the one for the last Korn album, the one for Pale Emperor for Marilyn Manson. Like that's some cool shit to me. And so those days are gone. I think we're gonna get a steak salad. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
because Best Buy, and it tripped me out. What was it? 2 years ago when they drastically
Yeah.
cut
That was
that
before the
shit
Green
down
Day
to
came out, and I
size.
was like, am I even gonna be able to get this?
Yeah, it was when Fish's last album came out, and you and Stas were already like off of work and headed to go
Yeah.
to Best Buy and shit. I'm like, well, y'all shit, pick me up the new Fish album, and you're like, dude, it's not here. I'm like, what?
They didn't have shit like
You took a picture?
I said they moved everything, and they like drastic. It's shorter than Walmart's selection of CDs.
Shrunk the CD section
And it's
down.
nothing but DVDs, toys, and Ultra Blu-ray DVDs. Which the Ultra 4K Blu-ray DVDs don't mean shit because movies are mastered in only a certain amount of whatever. Doesn't matter. But you're wasting your money, people.
Well, yeah. So it's a very sad day. I mean, it was last month or beginning of this month. Was the last weekend we could buy CDs at Best Buy. But
Beginning of this month.
at this whole year, I haven't really found anything at Best Buy.
You haven't really been there, though.
But I went there. I went there. I was lucky enough to find the new Avatar album there, early this year, and
I don't think I found anything there that was new, though.
but I couldn't find the new Tune Yards. Couldn't find the new Father John Misty. When I went to get the new Father John Misty, they didn't even have the new Ghost there. They still had the old Ghost albums. And, shit, what else? Even, but this would trip me out. I went to buy the, Legend of the Siegelman there, they didn't fucking have it when it came out, but they have it. They had it a month ago when I was looking for the Father John, and so yeah, it's weird, but I was kind of done. I was like, I can Amazon it and fucking have it here.
You don't have to park your car.
Yeah, I don't fucking have to drive somewhere.
And you just,
that's what we've become.
I got it. It's mine. It'll come in a nice package.
That is what we've become, people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just lazy.
It's not lazy.
It's convenient.
You get exactly what you want. You think about it, boom, you pay for it, it's yours.
Yeah. I've never been a fan of digging, like crate digging.
I kind of like digging through stuff because when you go to a pawn shop sometimes and you find cool shit,
you know, I like that, but I hate being there for a long time.
Oh yeah, that whole moment of when you're looking through your stack and you've already gone through the whole thing and you've only got like 2 CDs.
Yeah,
you've gone through the whole thing and you found 2 CDs that you wouldn't buy unless you got bulk. Yeah. So you can justify those 2 lame CDs, and then you're like, well, I don't even want these, and you put them back, and you get back in your car, and you're like, well, that was a wasted trip.
Yeah, you know, you spend an hour digging through all this shit.
Yeah, I've been there.
Right, and you find maybe 2 or 3 albums that you not necessarily would have
You
bought.
will never pick them.
Yeah,
you will never buy them on their own.
And I mean, it's like you put them back, like you said, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I could have got these on Amazon.
Yeah.
Quicker and in many ways cheaper.
Yeah, but it's the thrill of the look.
The thrill of the hunt.
The thrill of the hunt. Yeah, you get to go through all those CDs. It's like, I don't know.
I mean, I was, you know, I'm glad.
Because you'll never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna find. I still gotta go back to that pawn shop and pick up all that Grateful Dead they still got. You know, dollar CDs.
I went through a lot of them because I love it that you can just go through it and open it and look at the CD.
I hate it when places
when they tape it.
Yeah, put tape on there. Like if I'm at Second and Charles, I cut that fucking tape with my thumbnail and look, because many times I've opened it up and that shit would be fucked up. Oh, you're trying to sell this bitch for $7?
Yeah.
Shit.
Used.
I can Amazon that bitch in perfect condition for less than that.
Their CDs are so over fucking priced.
Yeah, I was lucky enough. I found those first 2 Ghost albums, and I only spent $10 for both of them together.
Not bad.
And they were in perfect condition.
The only thing I don't like is they put the sticker on it.
Yeah, man, I don't need your Second and Charles sticker fucking up the digipacks, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do that.
Your stickers on the digipacks piss me off.
Don't fucking do that. But yeah, so that's one of the last Best Buy exclusives right there.
It sucks.
Going to a Pilots.
And it's not with Scott Miller.
Death of the CD, y'all. Slowly.
It'll be back. It'll come back. You know what's going to happen? In 20 years, there will be a PlayStation Retro console that comes out. You can put CDs in. And then grandparents will come in there and they'll put their CDs in the PlayStation and be like, we used to listen to this in our time.
Yeah, it's crazy though that, I mean, CDs aren't going anywhere yet. So don't get worried. But if it wasn't for CDs, a lot of music would have got lost. Even though a lot of music still got lost with CDs. Because not everything that was ever put on record has been put on a CD.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it took them till 2008 to put some Flo and Eddie on CDs. So,
damn.
Yeah. But if it wasn't for CD, Smile, for the long lost Beach Boys album, Smile, would have never been released. So we have CDs to thank for a lot of things. And when shit's just on streaming, you know, you're going to lose a lot of history.
It's just hits now. It's one song.
History and art is going to go into the abyss. That's why people are You know, and that's why I'm happy. You know, these cassette tapes are coming back, 8 tracks, and
It's just the
vinyl
look of it.
records.
I want to grab it, but we're not doing that one yet.
But yeah, no,
I
so-
like. I remember back in the '90s we used to look at tapes too, because that's all Mom and Dad had till they got a CD player. When they got their CD player, me and you were like, "Ooh, what is this? It's so big."
Yeah.
And we'd put it in, and we'd be like, "How does music play from this thing?" You know, we were so interested in it, and then when one break, Dad would get so mad, and it's like, "You left him in the floorboard, dude." You don't remember that?
Not really.
I remember he got that
I remember his
2-disc
CDs
Bootsy.
being fucked up.
His CDs were always fucked up because he never put them back in the. Anyway, he had that 2-disc Bootsy CD,
Yeah, the new rubber band.
and the red one was cracked in the floorboard on his side, and he threw a fit. And I'm sitting there like, we never touch your CD case. You know, the only thing me and Travis pull out of here is a Bootsy, a Rollins band, a Primus, or Ween. That's the only thing we ever pulled out of Dad's CD case.
That's when I started buying my own CDs, man, because I'd be like, hey, man, put that Ween CD in. Dad put it in, and it'd be like,
Didn't work.
Mister, won't you please fix my... Mister, won't you please fix my...
Didn't work. It smells like
Hey,
tacos.
Every time we put one of Dad's CDs in, my name is Mud. Fuck this, I'm buying my own, man. But yeah, I mean, I'd say, what score do you give this? I mean, like,
I want to hear yours first.
I'm gonna give it a 6. Like, it's slightly above average. It's not anything I plan on buying. I'm glad I listened to
Alright.
it. You're the new guy.
As a SCP fan.
I mean, I ain't done yet. Let me give my
Very
final
good.
thought. Fucking, like I said, I'm not as attached to STP as a lot of other people. The first 4 are my jams, but
That's where you.
yeah, that's where
That's where.
that's
like,
where I was
alright.
a bigger fan of some of the other grunge bands.
You feel it like that's where.
Oh.
All right, I'm done. I don't. All right.
Yeah, like this is a decent way to continue.
Good cutoff point.
Yeah,
And that is a good cutoff point because it wasn't them after they became older and arrogant.
Eh. I guess Scott was arrogant.
That's what I'm. Well, he was on drugs, so he was always like that.
Yeah, I say check it out. It's worth checking out. I mean,
So it's 6.
it's definitely a 6. There's nothing special or amazing about it. It just reminded me of the '90s, but at the same time, I just want to hear Tiny Music or
Yeah.
Purple.
I don't know if I want to give it over or under, because
You can give it the same score if you want. I mean,
it's a
what?
6.
Really?
It's a 6. Because, it's nothing it's not, when I go for SDP, it's not like, I gotta hear this one.
Yeah,
I have to hear
exactly.
this one first
Exactly.
before all the others. It's not like they reinvented themselves. Like I said it earlier, it's them pushing the Force
Yeah, what'd you
Awakens
say?
button.
You said it's more like the
It's a
band
reboot.
was telling this guy to be a certain way.
Yeah, they were telling him, sing like this. Or this is you need to sing more like this, I don't know.
Try to sound like Scott. But didn't this guy come
Faster
from?
and more intense.
Didn't this guy come from? What was that
X
show?
Factor.
X Factor.
X Factor. And that's the thing that brought American Idol.
Yeah.
But he was on the American version of X Factor when Fox lost American Idol.
So I guess in a way, it's kind of cool that they got I guess in my opinion, an unknown, even though he was on X Factor. Who remembers any of those people? But when you get someone like Chester Bennington, people are gonna bitch. We bitched. We
Yeah,
complained
we
and whined.
bitched. We didn't care.
But if you get an unknown, like people are gonna bitch, but they're not gonna bitch as much.
Yeah, I've never heard of this guy outside of this, and he sounds like a Scott Weiland ripoff.
Because
He sounds like someone trying to do karaoke.
There's no,
He's not singing SCP songs.
Yeah, there's no like pre-idea of what this guy sounds like.
Yeah.
Of being like, man.
Well, this is me coming to the band with how we're gonna sound. No, it's the band coming to them and coming to him and saying, you need to sound like this.
Like when you got Chester Bennington, that people just bitch because they hate Linkin Park. I'm not a Linkin Park fan or a Chester Bennington fan, and to me it was like a band I really like and a part of a band that I don't like kind of coming together. When it was like when you got me thinking an Army of Anyone's a better idea for the Stone Temple Violent guys. Something's wrong.
Who was the singer of that?
That was Richard Patrick from Filter.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, but the album sucked. Man, Filter's fantastic, and Sons of Pilots.
But did they want him to sound like Scott Weiland?
How'd they make that suck? I don't know. Like, I mean,
I need to hear that.
I have not listened to that in ages, man.
We should talk about that.
I have not listened to it in ages. It's been probably since this shit came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give it a 6 because it's not one that I'm gonna go to, but it's adequate. It's a little above average because the band is still showing their chops.
Yeah, the band is
still good at what they do. They're just playing what they know. But there's nothing really memorable on there. After you've heard it, you're gonna forget everything. Nothing hooks you. After 2 minutes, you've heard every song on the album. Not every song.
Yeah,
after 2 minutes, you've heard the song you're listening to.
The standard like rock song structure is definitely all over.
It's definitely felt throughout the whole thing.
Sometimes it's not a bad thing, but then it does make a lot of this stuff sound a little bland.
It makes it feel. That's what I'm saying.
Especially once you get the finest hour, to me, you can turn the album off. Maybe even earlier than that. Like I don't remember Never Enough.
Yeah.
I mean, Our Let It Go is good, but after that, man, check it out.
It's like some of the songs are like 4 to 5 minutes long.
Yeah, and they don't need to be. A lot of these don't need to be up to the 4-minute mark.
But some of them are 2 minutes, and you feel the length on the 2-minute songs.
Yeah, and that's bad when you make a 2-minute song feel like 4 or 5.
Yeah, 3.5.
So there you have it.
Yeah, I give it a 6. We probably just dumped on it all right here, but
6 around the board. Worth checking out.
It's a 6.6.
Check it out. It doesn't suck.
It doesn't
It's
suck.
not great, but it doesn't suck. That's a 6.